I ran across a podcast that was 100% focused on mobile home parks. And so it was a large operator, and he was incentivizing those that were listening to his podcast that if you run across a deal, he would pay you out a referral fee or a finder's fee. And so since I was early in the path of education, I was really just trying to figure out exactly how to do deals, and that really intrigued me. And so I began to venture down that path of trying to find a mobile home park space. I didn't know a whole lot. I just knew I had a guy on the podcast that offered a great deal. And so I started sourcing deals. I jumped into the Google online, and I started going through and just looking up mobile home parks. I got on mhvillage.com and just start calling through, going directly to the park managers and getting through to the wayside quite often. But I continued to persevere, and not long after starting that pursuit, I ended up getting in front of a seller, and it was a pretty unique exercise there. And the seller, he owned a 600 space mobile home park, and I was able to kind of pair the seller with the podcast operator that was a big mobile home park a syndicator, and I was able to break into the mobile home park space that way. Long story short, he basically paid me out $125,000 for connecting him to a seller, and they ended up acquiring the mobile home park. And I put in like all of 5 hours on this whole deal, and I was able to be paid out $125,000